Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. But this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Touchdown! Rashee Rice from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good...
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And again, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Second and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Chiefs nothing.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some marksmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. An audible here to get a new look.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do your offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he'll be in just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with three receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Pacheco once again. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Brown the motion man right. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. The man in motion is Brown. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. George Karlaftis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Mahomes going to change things up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. And again, it's Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll change things up.
Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Mahomes to throw once more. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Motion man right is Rice. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal. Mahomes now on the sneak. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Even when the play starts at the 1-yard line and you think you can sneak it in, it's not a formality that you're going to score the touchdown. The celebration in this case, from the defensive side of the line of scrimmage. A big-time play, keeping them out of the end zone.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Trying to lay one up deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Chiefs take over at the 48-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Pacheco, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Pacheco. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And this time he is in. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Finding Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Swings this out for Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's 1st down. Here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Mahomes. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of...
At their own 24-yard line.
Get somebody else to do it. Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get them for the check. I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come on money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just maybe spin all day with it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That is incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be near a first down, but he's going to come up about a yard short. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Travis Kelce. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, KC. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Space to run inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs 1st down. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
3 points are huge. And 3 more points. Lift it up, Brett. You can do it. Hurry up, Brett. You can do it. Everybody pass the ball. We need these points.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here comes Worthy to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Mahomes. He'll look underneath for Hunt. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Patrick to throw. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Mahomes. Has hot down the field. It's Worthy. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is hot. What a throw. What a big play. A little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Man in motion is Brown. 1st down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A give here to Pacheco. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets Foles. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Worthy to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Mahomes back. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. And he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Mahomes now to throw again. Open man downfield. It's Rice. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. The second half starts with a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man is Rice. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Gain of 12 and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That is caught. What a throw. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be they'll run with Pacheco. And he will score. Game on. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Tight end going in motion here. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Watch the eyes of this quarterback, Mike. He understands as he goes from his first to his second read, there's no reason to force something downfield. Check the ball down, get it in the hands of your running back, and pick up a positive play.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run. It's Pacheco. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Mahomes on 1st down. That's caught by Hunt. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll drop to throw. A quick slant that is caught by Kelsey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
A run with Pacheco. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. This clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll run here. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Mexico City. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the...
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
3rd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot. But now,
and this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mahomes to throw once more. That is pulled in by a diving Kelce. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go-around, a first down as well. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Mahomes going to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Nick Bolton.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for KC, 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. Now here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Motion man right is Rice. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. The slot man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Pacheco. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. For the start of the third quarter, the Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 70 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A quick throw caught by Rice. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Second and 20. Mahomes going to change things up.
They're going to look to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
Here's Hardman to return.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
30 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on